it's Franz, back to you with another tablet review. So the people at Gaomon reached out to me to review their Gaomon PD1561. So again, I'm going to talk about the unboxing and then the review and some chit-chats about life and work updates. So if you're drawing while watching this video in the background, I hope this video keeps you company. So enjoy the unboxing part of the video. By the way, one of Chesy's first tablet review was also a Gaomon tablet, which is the Gaomon PD1560. So the people at Gaomon claim that it has been discontinued, and now what I'm going to review today was their new upgrades. So I would probably compare the two in this video. Opening the box, we have our wires and cables and some other stuff in a separate box. We have our adjustable stand and an adapter, a drawing glove, and also a manual inside, a case for our tablet, and I guess they forgot to close it for some reason, so I did it myself. And now our tablet. I double checked, and that's everything inside the box. I unwrapped the tablet and it's pretty much the same as the other one. It has like 10 express keys on the side, and it has like menu and brightness adjustment buttons, on the side. Now here is our stand, which is also similar, where you can adjust it in infinite levels. Before screwing the stand on the tablet, I made sure to face the tablet in the right direction, because I recall Chesy's first tablet review, she accidentally screwed it for left-handed artists. Both of us are right-handed, so yeah, it was a funny moment because she was so excited to use her first pen display tablet. I borrowed my father's screwdriver, this thing, and screw the tablet or the stand in place. Here we have our drawing glove that I cannot live without while drawing on a pen display tablet. It's quite large on my hand, but I don't really mind it as long as my sweaty hand doesn't touch the screen. I'm good to go. Here are the manuals, also in different languages. Very nice. Opening the box, we have our pen stand, our plastic nibs, and in the bottom is like a nib puller. In this white box, we have our pen. In this version of the tablet, the pen has an upgrade, which I'm going to talk about in the rest of the review at the moment. Here we have our wire, cables, adapters. They actually placed the adapter that is compatible with my extension in a separate bag, which is very much appreciated. That's all. We're done with the unboxing part of the video. I started to connect the wires, and please don't mind my cable management. I fixed it a lot of times, but it seems to end up very messy either way. And yeah, it's not cutesy, it's not very demure, but yeah, moving on. I connected the power adapter and the HDMI on the tablet. I downloaded drivers and started adjusting my preferred pen sensitivity, which is the standard one. By the way, I actually waited for about 2 days before using the tablet because I wasn't sure if I had to peel off any mask or anything, because I noticed other artist reviews, the one that Chesy reviewed at first has like a mask that you have to peel off before using the tablet. The people at Gaomon said that I don't have to peel anything off because I already have the protective film and the anti-glare screen protector. So yeah, I'm glad that they let me know because I really want to make sure I'm using the tablet correctly. Here's my first illustration on the tablet, and trying to see if there's any difference at first, which there are quite, but not that many, so yeah. Now it's time to talk about the review. I want to start with the tablet. It has a 15.6 inches working area, which is my preference. Compared it to the PD1560, and guys, I hope you don't get confused because I'm going to compare the two, which is the 60, which is the discontinued one, and the 61, which is the current upgrade, I guess. I just hope you don't get confused because I'm going to compare the two. Refer it as 60 and 61. So yeah, back again. I don't really notice any difference at all. They have the same express keys, display, and appearance. So the 60, Chessie covered it with stickers and she used it as a second monitor at the time. But if I'm using the tablet itself, which is the 60 alone, I'm not able to access the express keys because it's covered up with stickers. Again, I don't really use express keys anyways. On the side, I use a separate keys, or which is the toolbox or my keyboard through all my drawing process. I guess that's all I can say about the tablet. Okay, for the stand, it's really nice that you are able to adjust it by just pulling this thing on the back, and you can have infinite option in how you want to display your tablet while using it. The legs of the stand has like a rubber stopper. I don't really know what it's called, but helps to set the tablet in place without moving a lot. But in my experience, the tablet tend to slide a little when I put my arm weight or my hand on the tablet. I'm not sure if it's my desk that is the problem, but it's kind of bothering me at times when I'm trying to get used to this tablet again. But my solution was to bring the tablet closer to the edge of my desk to stop it from sliding away from me. I just think if the tablet has also a rubber stopper on the edges, depending how you use your tablet, left or right, how you use the 61, because the bottom of the tablet is touching the desk, which has no support and it's just smooth or plastic, whatever. Maybe it's the reason it tends to sometimes slide if you put a little bit more weight while drawing, because I tend to do that a lot while focusing and doing details on my drawings. Or maybe I just need to change my table desk, but I don't know. I know I gave too much DN on this whole tablet sliding thing. That's what I noticed while using it. So yeah, another thing also, the tablet came with a cover bag for the tablet. But if you want to use it to cover your tablet or bring it somewhere, you have to take the stand off to fully close the bag. But for me, this type of tablet, I don't really want to bring it elsewhere. Again, it's big and stuff. Anyways, if you just want to consider it, taking your tablet to go, this is my answer. Okay, lastly, I want to talk about talaga is the pen. I really want to compare the 60 and the 61. So here we go. First, the 61, the pen, you don't have to charge it, which is very nice. So you don't have to worry about to pause your drawing session to charge it, unlike the 60, where you have to charge it like for about 3 hours, I think. Because using the tablet again, back then, I did have to charge it because the pen was low battery and all. And I charged it for like up to 2 to 3 hours, and it lasted for days, which is still long and stuff. But yeah, next, the weight of the pen. I noticed that the 61 is lighter than the 60. The 61 is also shorter in length, like half an inch shorter. The 61 has like a grip support, while the 60 is only like all plastic and stuff. Now, what I really noticed, the difference between the two will rely on my preference using the tablet on the monitor. What my preference is, like I'm drawing on paper, where I can still feel the mattness. Not sure if that's a real word and stuff, but if I am drawing on a monitor, I expect it not to be smooth, but like paper, light, and plus points if it's like has sketching sounds. Now for the 61, the first time I drag it to the screen itself, it was smooth, and yeah, I was a little sad. Unlike the old one, you really can't hear the sketching sound, which can be heard on my last live stream video I forgot, like a month ago, I guess. I was testing and comparing and cross-comparing the two. I used the 60 pen on the 61 screen, which was smooth and slippery, yet it has the sketching sound. And when I did the same to the other one, same thing, smooth plus sketching sounds, I don't really know anymore. Nib of the 60 is pointier than the 61, so my theory is it's all on the nibs, even they're both plastic and stuff, yet they have a different feeling. I almost forgot to mention about the both of them don't really have a tilt support, which in the name itself, depending how you tilt your pen, it doesn't align with your cursor, yet both are very responsive while drawing. Now for my overall review on the Gaomon PD1561 is that I actually like using it, even though I am not used to the smoothness and slipperiness of the screen. Again, the first time I used the pen on the screen, yeah, it was smooth, but over time the nib worn down a bit. I can hear a little bit the sketching sound, but yeah, it doesn't compare to the 60. So, but if I'm actually using this tablet for I'm actually using this tablet for a month. I am using it to all my recent drawings and projects. If I am to pick what I use the most is probably the 61, and for the pen I would again prefer the 60. But anyways, I was trying to find the original price of the PD 1560, but based on my research, the new upgrade is more cheaper, like under $300. That's a very nice price for a pen display tablet that is very responsive and all. I guess that's all that I have to say about the Gaomon PD 1561. Again, all of my reviews are like my preference and stuff, and it might be yours as well when you're looking for a pen display tablet. By the way, I want to say my apologies, because if you ever hear any like rain in the background, because here in the Philippines it's quite stormy and like mabagyo. If you can hear any rain noises in the background, that's why. I tried fixing it with a filter here in Audacity. I don't know if like it reduce it or something with like noise reduction and stuff, but yeah, baka lang kasi napapansin kayo. I'm trying my best to film this and finish this review, so yeah, just like a heads up and stuff. Okay, now let's move on with the main illustration of the video. I was thinking of drawing Chessie's characters again, which is Marie, the chicken girl. With my concept sketch, I was planning to do another character interacting on the background, but in the starting process, that got backfired a little bit, or real quick, I mean, which I'm going to explain later on. Here was my concept. If you can tell, I was planning to draw Marie on a milk tea shop or a cafe with a cute outfit outside of the Crossier's uniform. I did a lot of research on cafe shops and mashed them all together, and it was my opportunity to try my perspective skills and stuff. Transferring my concept sketch onto Krita, first, I work on the background and environment using 1-point perspective. Krita has this tool for 1-point perspective, but first I didn't really get how to use it. I don't really get how to use it at first. I just followed the guidelines of the tool, and I guess I did get hang of it after a few minutes. After building up the background, I started to cut frame, and all of the perspective I did, that it just got cut off, because if I included all of it, it doesn't really fit the vibe. It also felt flat for some reason, even though I was using 1-point perspective. And yeah, I started adding like tables and chairs where Marie was supposed to be posing, and I was having trouble thinking how I would make it work. The furniture looked natural, and I started not using the tool anymore, which just sketching the furniture in there, because if I think about it, I want to make it like a little bit because if you follow the perspective line, it will be like flat and stuff. I want to make the chair a little bit slanted, but I don't know how to do that, so I had trouble with that. After the background, a day passed by and I started adding on furniture again, and all I can remember, I wasn't feeling it for some reason. I started to forget how to do anatomy, and I always compare at the time my concept sketch a lot, and I asked myself what am I doing wrong. In addition, I also want to ask you guys about this. I tend to have this problem, like someone is watching me drawing, and it makes me feel conscious and uncomfortable about the way I draw digitally this way. It always happens when I start recording for speed paints in my process. looking at my screen, other screen display, seeing, the recording screen on OBS just really makes me feel uncomfortable and distracted, like this recorder is judging me or something, and I just want to, turn it off and just draw. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy watching my speed paint, seeing the process and all, but being in the process of it all, I felt like torture for some reason. I'm so sorry. Like, I always, try to know why I feel this way. Maybe it's because seeing the timestamp that I've been drawing for so long than my average workflow. Maybe it's all the PTSD from, the time of live drawing competition and stuff, and you're trying to finish your work as fast as possible, just watching the time ticking down, and like my experience on Pintahosa Originals. In the middle of my painting, I saw the time and I guess I read it wrong. I thought I only have 2 hours left on the clock, and I was stressing the whole time, and I didn't get the chance to have fun with my painting like I was trained to do. I just hope this feeling goes away, because as a content creator, I'm trying to do my best, and I guess I am required to show my process and all what I do and what I draw. I just really hope to do, to vlog my art journey someday. So yeah, okay, back to my illustration. I don't think I recorded myself sketching Marie in the cafe, and I just, abandoned it after a few days. All I knew at the moment that this concept is big and out of my comfort zone, and I knew I wouldn't finish it on time, nor I do enjoy the process. No, I don't really enjoy the process at that time, really. So my plan was to still draw Marie, but simple yet expressive, still has the milk tea and the cute outfit theme. So yeah, I started from scratch and drew it all over again, but a little, different. After I was satisfied with the sketch, at first I did not usually, do line art with a smooth screen surface, because I'm not used to it at the time. So I scratched it, and what I did was I usually do, where I added the base color first, and then I work on the shading and rendering in only one layer. This time, while treating, like a painting, I become, so impatient and immediately start doing the details, which is wrong. I don't know why I did that. On the face, I wasn't enjoying the process again. Oh my god. Because in my head, I would make it like simple rendering as possible, but that didn't happen at the time. Again, what the heck? I use this, technique when I paint portraits, like, one layer and, building it up and stuff, to focus, the focus is in the face, but, by adding details as soon as possible, like to build it all up and, to be clear. I knew this wasn't going to work again, because the original idea was also giving the focus to her outfit, her accessory, and other stuff, like the milk tea she was holding in her phone. I wanted add details, but I didn't stick to this type of technique. Kaya nga nagsimula ulit para nagmamadali ka kasi I was on a rush. Okay, I calmed down and I saved myself and tried again. Yeah. This time, I was patient, and I did the line art in a way that, would help me serve as a guideline and be organized and not just be scattered everywhere, whatever. I always underestimate myself, thinking that I have done this before. I don't know what artwork that I did this technique using one layer, but I always think that I could do it again. I guess at this time, burnout was, lurking behind me. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to say whatever comes to mind, but I have my list here of topics that I want to, talk about. I guess I didn't have the time, to write the script. Most of the script, because I'm, reading the script that I prepared. But at this time, this video I want to get it done, so I just list down the things that I want to talk So if you notice this is like unorganized, my apologies. But yeah, I'm probably working on this and hoping to post this the next day, but I don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's do it. In here I want to it says let's talk about the brushes. The brushes that Chessie used for her Crush series, like it's a smooth brush where you have your sensitivity and stuff. It's smooth and all. Yeah, but at this time I was using Krita. They have a lot of wonderful brushes. Like, wow. I use like a pencil, like if you drew with it, it's like rough line art, yet still have that sensitivity feeling with it. So yeah, and I use it, so try something new. And at the time I did enjoy using that brush, so maybe in future videos I would probably experiment a bit with other brushes and the technique I'm going to use for any future projects, because sometimes being like super clean, super clear, I guess would say, because cell shading and stuff, what am I talking about even, like I just I like adding texture and be free with my hand and stuff, just experiment. So yeah, like I really like to use some of the brushes that there's a lot of brushes I wanted to try. So yeah, if you notice some style changes, like I'm trying to do my best to imitate Chessie's style as possible, so you still could recognize the characters. So yeah, that's there. And next in the list, like I want to update about the YouTube short that I did, or from TikTok trend, the Nasty Dog. So yeah, I did that for one day. I didn't have school at the time, so yeah, I took my whole free time and did that on one day. And then after I finished it, like posted it the next day in the morning. So yeah, the process, yeah, I did use some the brushes, like rough brushes and stuff, and I storyboarded on Krita, then transfer it to Capcut. That's what I use for animation and stuff. But the trend, I noticed like this animation meme trend, like twinning and stuff. I want to try that, like the bouncing to the beat, the characters bouncing to the beat. Like that's that's really fun. It's fascinating to watch, and it's a vibe. I like that. So yeah, I tried it. I didn't expect that Krita has the option to twin and stuff. I noticed other artists, use like light motion editor or something like that. Like I guess they have option to make it more smoother. But what I did is, like the VTuber thing, where you have different separate layers for body parts or hair, like that. Yeah, I separated the hair, the shoulders, and the head. So yeah, so you can achieve that, the bounce or twinning to the beat, something like that. But I really have fun doing that, like experimenting. So yeah. And by the way, it's my first animation meme, doing an animation meme. So I really have fun with that. By the way, I got also inspired. I did that animation because I also got inspired by my new blockmates and stuff. They are so talented. So yeah, got give me the energy, inspiration to do something. And so yeah, I want to thank you also to them. So yeah, here I listed like talk about college and stuff. Yeah, I guess it's already been 3 weeks since I attended college. By the way, I took multimedia arts, and there's not much going on, but there's a lot of climate change that keep us from attending school. It's kind of sad at the same time, but I guess I have this free time to do this now. So yeah, and I'm still trying to get used to it, because yeah, I'm being a freshie at this time. Still not used to the schedule. A little bit overwhelmed, but like they have wonderful facilities. I haven't explored a lot, but yeah, at my first day, I took some, for my clearance and stuff, and what else? Like, yeah, I meet, new classmates, and that first day, oh my god, it got suspended. We didn't it was a whole day, but the half of the day, I guess, got suspended. So yeah, there's a lot of happening, but at the same time, not a lot of events happen at the first day of college. But yeah, I got, I was excited and overwhelmed still. But what else did I say? I was, planning to explore clubs, but I guess I don't have, the time and transportation for that. I guess I'm just going to observe, even though, I wanted to, but I realized there's nothing, still going on yet from the classes. Maybe I was, quite attached to, try something new, meet new people and stuff. But yeah, I just, trying to get easy on myself because I guess I was so excited and stuff. So yeah, Gaomon. So yeah, that's all I could say about for now. About, college and stuff. That's not a lot of going on. But maybe in the future after, the climate change and the weather goes down a bit, which I don't know if it's possible from the recent news. So yeah, keep safe, everyone. Okay, let's go back to the illustration, back to Marie, back to Tint Girl. I want to talk about my inspiration for the background. I noticed, I don't know, I wasn't sure what to do with her in the background and stuff. Since she was glowing, like sunshine and stuff, I wanted to probably do sky. And I took inspiration from Reno Tuna. I took inspiration to them. I always try to experiment what to do in the background of my illustration, and I took little baby steps to try adding environments, but this time in this drawing skies. In the skies or in the clouds, I use oil painting brush. I don't know what's it called, but it felt like that. So yeah, I was experimenting, and I don't forget the values. I always add I don't know if did I mention this? I just recently learned that why do I feel like I mentioned this? Did I mention this? I just recently learned that you can see your values just by adding a new layer, add white, and just use the color for the filter. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I abused that and work on my values to determine if the character is sitting well in the background and stuff. I like using this technique. If you can tell in the background, not in the background, I mean in her waist, her cardigan, in the back of the cardigan is lighter. I tend to make it luminosity. I don't know if it's luminosity because I'll describe it as like a landscape, right? The mountains from far away is faded. So that's what I usually add in my illustration to avoid tangents and make it 3D, but at the same time make it pop. Yeah, I try to avoid tangents by adding luminosity. If the object or subject is something in the background, I make it faded to focus what's on front than what's on the back. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Okay, I make sure to I always forget to enhance her her unique feature, where is the lip tint, cheeks. Yeah, I always forget it, and I'm glad I did. I don't know if it's obvious, but because it's my signature and stuff. I want to talk about my art style a bit because I noticed there are changes and stuff, but I don't know which change. Yeah, I tend to notice the same features that I do, and faces the nose. I don't know if it changed, and I mean the eyes. It's quite my the way I draw eyes changed, but the nose, no, I feel it's still the same. I guess it's just the vibe. The vibe is different. The way I draw, I guess it's the process that changed the way I feel. But when I look at my art, it's yeah, it's quite this is still the same, even though I want to, experiment and stuff. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but here it's talk about, art style and stuff. So yeah, I want to experiment. I just, haven't had the time, do you call this, like, to practice, like, faces, like, the way I draw the human face. Because I know my art style tend to go in the more exaggerated or, like, stylized, not more realistic. But, I hope I have the time to, revisit the basics of human anatomy and faces, like the Loomis method or something. Because I noticed, like, if I start a face, something, like, still the same. Like, there's something wrong. I'm sorry, but yeah, I just noticed that. I just hope that I have the time to, improve and, revisit some basics and stuff. I want to talk about the Crush series update. Okay, for the next bid, there will be no more reviews. We're sticking back to the regular Crush skits. So I do have a storyboard prepared. I just don't have yet the time to, put it on my program or Krita. But I have a storyboard and audio that is prepared. I'm really excited to do this, but I just want to get this done and stuff. I just don't want to think about anything else. So yeah. Something that, for the new, skit will be, like, quite different. I have plans and try something to experiment with, which you're going to notice if I post it, even though it's not yet there. I want to, know what you guys think. If it's not there yet, but not gonna spoil it so much. But yeah, we're going back to the regular Crush series skits. Oh my god. So yeah, I guess that's all. In the final, drawing illustration of Mary, I really like it. Even though, like, there are, ups and downs, more on downs in the beginning, but after, like, I did record this, like, I cut myself off, recording, focus on the drawing. Then if I get to a new part of the, the illustration, like her clothes, I turn up the, OBS and record it, like, on and off, because yeah, I'm still not used to it and stuff. So, but yeah, at that time I did enjoy, like, this is quite new to me and stuff, like rendering some accessories. This is quite cute. Oh my god. Like, if I'm, like, doing a whole body character, it's, like, less detail, but still pleasant to look at. But this, oh my god, I'm proud of this. Oh my god, I wanna also know what you guys think. So yeah, I did enjoy the drawing illustration of Marie. By the way, I wanna give fun fact. Chessy, favorite character is Marie. I guess she related to her so much, like her style and stuff. So yeah, I just wanna put that out there. So yeah, so I had the idea to draw Marie because I remember Chesley. I noticed she draws Marie a lot in her sketches, like behind the scenes and stuff. So yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I guess that's all for the illustration. And this, also I want to showcase some of my drawings that I made over the past few months. Not few months, like a month, almost 2 months, while using this tablet. So yeah, there they are. I want to know what you guys think. So yeah, I want to say thank you to Gaomon for sending their Gaomon PD1561. And if you're interested in this tablet, the links will be in the description down below. So yeah. Oh my god. I guess that's all for this video. I want to say thank you to you guys, and some other mention that I want you guys to visit my Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, you can see my other works there. I tend to procrastinate, even though I made a wonderful drawing. I always forget to post my work out there. Oh my god. And I wanna share my also TikTok. I post things on TikTok, more on art related. So yeah, everything will be in the description down below if you want to see my other works beside the Crush series. So yeah, we love them. If you're watched to the end, I thank you. I hope I gave you company. But yeah, I'm sorry if I yap so much. But yeah, I guess that's all. Thank you. Love you. Bye bye.